single mother of 9 kids, which means there are 10 of us in the household. So yes, I do spend about $3,000 a month in groceries. That's only $300 a month per person. It really sucks that my food stamps got cut from $3,000 to $800 because I can't feed a family of 10 off of $800 a month, and the money I was saving from not having to spend on groceries I was using to pay our mortgage payment. My mortgage is about $2,800 a month, and thankfully I was of $800 a month, and the money I was saving from not having to spend on groceries I was using to pay our mortgage payment. My mortgage saving from not having to spend on groceries I was using to pay our mortgage payment. My mortgage is about $2,800 a month, and thankfully I do get child support because I have 5 different baby daddies. Thank God I have so many baby daddies, because if I only had one and they only gave me like a certain percentage of his paycheck, I genuinely don't know.
Hold on. Too much, too fast. So let's just piece this together real quick, y'all. Because when it gets this extraneous, and I'm referring to having 9 kids, but being single with 9 kids, when it gets like that, how can you possibly tell me that this is not a decision? That this was not a personal decision? I mean, goodness gracious. This was absolutely self-inflicted, and this is what you chose for yourself. So I say that to say that if you choose this for yourself, then I'm gonna expect you to have a plan, and I'm gonna expect you to be confident that you can handle it and that you can bear it on your own shoulders. This reminds me of like that Alexander the Great um battle that he had against the Persians when they were outnumbered and when they got on the shores, and he told his men to burn the boats because he said, we're either gonna die here or we're gonna win and we're gonna conquer these shores and we're gonna win this battle. So they were ultimately committed to victory. So when you decide, because this was a decision, you don't listen, you don't have 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid, 4 kid, 5 kid, 6 kid, 7 kid, 8 kid, 9 kid, and that wasn't intentional. So you enjoy the process, but I'm gonna expect you to also enjoy the hustle as well, because that is a hustle on all fronts, on having to take care of the kids as well as having to financially support the kids. And that shouldn't have to be my hustle or our hustle. But I mean, well, let's get the complete thought and then we can just go from there, y'all.
And they only gave me like a certain percentage of his paycheck, I genuinely don't know what I would do. But I do have 5 different ones. $100 a month, and thankfully I do get child support because I have 5 different baby daddies. Thank God I have so many baby daddies, because if I only had one and they only gave me like a certain percentage of his paycheck, I genuinely don't know what I would do. But I do have 5 different ones, so I do get paychecks from all 5 of them. And I did get a part-time job. I was a stay-at-home mom, but when this happened, I decided I'm gonna have to get a part-time job just so I can feed my kids. Thankfully, all my kids are school age and summer is almost over, so I'm not gonna have to worry about daycare costs. All this to say, $3,000 a month is a very reasonable amount for me to be getting from the government since I have a family of 10.
Let me tell you, listen, y'all, because if she's got 5 babies' fathers with 9 children, then that means that one of those baby fathers only has one of those children. And when you're telling me as the father that, oh, I can't get a job, so I need you to pay more. And the reason I can't get a job is because I have these other 8 children by different men. So I need you to come out more. Because it sounds like she's trying to use the fact that she has multiple babies' fathers as like a financial strategy and as like an investment strategy. Like it sounds like she's diversifying her portfolio of baby's father's paychecks that she's going to use. So the baby father who only has one child with you, or I mean, even the other baby's fathers, like they only have to be responsible for their child. But then you can't work and truly dedicate your funds or lack of funds to their children the way that they do because you have so many other kids. It just becomes such a mess. And, you know, why would you choose this for yourself? And again, it's not just for yourself because all those different men have to front the bill as well as the taxpayers have to front the bill. It's just silly.
So I guess me and my family just won't eat in November? Sounds reasonable. What the fuck?
Let's talk about it. It's comments like this makes me feel like people want people not to eat and have food. The comment reads, good, down with EBT. That's wonderful that you would comment that, but let's speak about it. I just hope that you never need any type of assistance and that your family never needs any type of assistance or that they're not on assistance. These are the type of comments that made me feel like these type of people will ride by somebody who's, oh, they want to be homeless for any type of reason, or I'm not giving them anything because they choose to be homeless, not knowing the situation or their story. EBT helps feed the children. What about the children? I'm baffled because I just know it's somebody in your family who gets EBT. Y'all want people to be hungry. Y'all want them to starve. Philippians 4 verse 19 says, and God.
If there is somebody in our family that wants CBT, what does that have to do with our opinion on whether or not certain people should be receiving it? Maybe we have the opinion just because someone in our family has it that they shouldn't have it either and that they're lazy and need to get a job. So I don't understand why she keeps making this point, but it's really mute.
God will meet all your needs according to his riches and glory. So God made a promise and he will keep it, okay?
I see a lot of people.
Listen, see, she's taking this stance of the people in need and the homeless people, et cetera, et cetera. That sounds good. But if you really care so strongly, when you see a homeless person, because she looks like a single person, as well as, she looks like she's probably staying by herself in her own apartment, right? So when you see these homeless people, since you feel so strongly about it, don't just give them $1, $5, $10. I want you to open up your home and let them come stay with you, since you have all this compassion, right? But let's be honest. Ultimately, you're just going to keep it pushing. So, or, you know, if you feel so strongly, set up some type of direct deposit and put a percent and have a percentage of your money go to them month after month. To them, the one that you saw. If you're not going to do that. But that's ultimately the idea that we're having to do because a percentage of our money as a taxpayer is going to this. And there is some people who need it, but it's the people who are abusing it and defrauding it, and that's the issue. But we never want to isolate that and stick to it. We want to keep it general because there's a lot of people who understand that the abuse is going on, and maybe even they want to abuse it for themselves. And like she mentioned, a, a lot of our family members are abusing it as well, right? So
Just right now trying to buy me some crabs with food stamp card, bro. I hope it go through. Look,
Exhibit A, he's somebody's family member, and it looks like he's abusing it, right?
bro, I'm hoping this shit go through. But look here, I need it. If it don't go, boy, these crabs are staying right here, boy, because I'm not buying none of this shit. I'm finna use this food stamp card, and if that big go, boy, we is up, boy. We finna have a whole seafood boil in this motherfucker. How you doing? Hold on. We
So look, I mean, he looks suspicious, right? He looks like he's like looking around and he don't know if it's gonna work or not. But see, the main thing that we got to say is how he spoke about the fact that if his stamps can't cover it, he's not coming out of his pocket to pay for it. And that's how I feel a lot of times, right? Not about the stamps, but a lot of times I don't buy certain things because I just don't see the value of me spending my hard-earned money in proportion to, for what I work for. I just don't think it's worth it. But see, when you have free benefits that you really don't need, then all of a sudden you start to get a little extra extravagance and you start to get things that you wouldn't normally get because it's not your money, you don't care. And you didn't need it to begin with. And that's what this ultimately comes down to. He doesn't need the benefits, but he'll take advantage if you give it to him. And that's what you see. And that's what a lot of people are abusing. But y'all like the video. We'll leave it there. Also, subscribe if you want to join the Limitless Legion. Cash app link below if you want to buy your boy a nice coffee. Tip the channel. And also feel free to join the Patreon as well, where I post self improvement content. Till then, I'll catch you in the next video.